Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, I made a mistake. It's okay to admit when you I didn't realize it was a mistake when I did it. Didn't realize it. I wish I did. I wish there was somebody like me out there that reviews something before I buy it, because man, oh man, I was real looking forward to this. I had no idea that this distance until 12 hours ago, maybe. First of all, welcome to All About Aviation X channel. We had to put an X in there. Everybody else had the same name after I already started the channel. So please hit that like button, hit subscribe, consider becoming yeah, so SKY Simulations, that's the name of the company. They have this very well put together document here, 120 some pages long, right? This operations manual, and it's very well put together, except quite a few things in here that they talk about do not work. Mainly the autopilot and the auto throttle. Two things that really help when you're flying an airplane, especially a plane like this where you're not going to want to hand fly this thing 30,000 feet in the air. Maybe you want to. You want to hand fly it, by all means, buy it immediately. But yeah, man, it is some parts of it are very good. But I certainly do not feel that this is a $58 airplane or a $70 airplane. I think it's like 58, 60 bucks. This plane, in my opinion, $20, $30 Captain Scam type airplane, not something that's worth like just flight money or PMDG money or anything like that. So yeah, this autopilot system here, let me. All right, so you're going to see this display right here, this one right here in the middle. This does not work at all in the airplane. It doesn't come on. There's no way to activate it. That's one issue, right? Because you have no idea really if what's connected, like bad. So that's one thing. There's an auto throttle as well that doesn't work. This whole system here doesn't work. Heading mode doesn't work. Capturing VOR station doesn't work. And there's an auto throttle button. I mean a lever which doesn't work. So it's bad. You know, it's the only thing in autopilot that actually works is this turn knob. Well, you can turn it on with this. That works. And turning it like this works, like we've done in the some of the older Boeing airplanes. But yeah, other than that, man, this thing just doesn't get the job done. So it comes with a lot of liveries. That's a good thing. Like liveries. It's got four different versions of the airplane. And each one has their own set liveries. We have Trans World, British Midland, Finnair, Continental, Ozark. We have a freighter model. USA Jet, Ameristar, Kalita, and the DC-930. You have Aero Mexico, Eastern Airways, US Air, Ansett, KLM. Well, it says Ansett, but it looks like Alitalia, so I don't think it's Ansett. I think that's a mistype. The last one here, the 33 model, this one has aeronaves, Everett's, and DHL. So I was trying to use this Eastern because I used to fly on it on one of these airplanes often when I was a kid. We'd fly from Baltimore to Fort Lauderdale. Let's go ahead, and the original plan was to go from Reagan International down to Atlanta in this plane. I spent the better part of the day trying to get this plane to work properly, and I have 2 help tickets open. Let's see what let me see if they've replied to any of the help tickets. If this is capturing. All right, my account. Process. Autopilot is horrible and doesn't work properly. They haven't responded to that yet. This other one here, this Simulations can install DC-9. That one they're still working on. When you buy the airplane, there's 2 links to the airplane. There's one download for 2020, which works just fine, and there's one for 2024. That one does not work at all. When you're installing it, it gets stuck. The install shield, when you click on the exe file, how it like opens up and it wants to install everything. Install wizard gets stuck. I've tried everything that they recommended. I've tried doing a clean boot. I tried safe mode. I tried running as an administrator. I tried turning antivirus. I've tried just about everything. So nothing works. So I tried putting it directly into command prompt. I went into the registry editor, did a lot, and none of it worked. I've tried cold and dark starts with this airplane. I've tried going right from the runway, starting at the runway with it running, and I had the same issue both times. So let's get into the airplane. We'll start it up. I mean, I am thoroughly disappointed. Very disappointed in it. I'm sure it'll get fixed at some point, but it's just another one of those things that spend money on, and you expect a certain level of detail and attention to detail, and it's broken. Hey man, I had no idea that this plane out until, like I said, until about 12 hours ago. I got on Just Flight's. Usually, like every morning when I turn the computer on, I go through the different apps that I have to see if there's been an update on anything. When I got on the Just Flight, I saw this. I was like, DC-9. Now there's a couple of different checklists. I printed off the one that comes with it. There's also one in here which is way more in depth. This one's 96 steps. So, all right, head and well, I guess we'll do the assisted checklist today, I guess.
Pre-flight. Complete. Logbooks. Checked.
Circuit breakers don't work.
Circuit breakers. Checked. Ground service electric
Actually, you know what?
power.
I don't feel like doing it. All right, where's the batteries? No noise from the battery. Not until you put on these buses here. I tried to do an equation in the description of it, and it wouldn't let me put it in the angle brackets because I was saying that SKYSIM is less than to Captain Scam, but yeah, this thing is right up there with Captain Scam. Actually, Captain Scam I think is better because at least you know what you're getting with them. I've never heard of this company until 12 hours ago. All right, we got that on. Down here, let's get our paperwork out. So you can bring in your flight plan. Yeah, it's expensive, man. Yeah, I didn't expect this level of crap for 70 bucks, that's for sure. You can bring in your flight plan. I built the plane on SimBrief. There's a lot of cool things about it. It's just the main things about this airplane is that this whole autopilot panel here doesn't work. Autopilot itself doesn't work. The only part of the autopilot that actually works is turning this knob here. Vertical climb doesn't work. IAS hold doesn't work. Heading select doesn't work. And the auto throttle can't engage the auto throttle either. And the trim, when we're climbing, it pitches all the way down again to like -2. It's very strange, some of the shit on this airplane. Hopefully it'll be an easy fix for it. We have a load sheet here. You can interact with the whole top part up here. It will not bring in your info from SimBrief, so you're gonna have to like plug it all in manually. So you can operate all the doors and the pneumatic air system from here. And there's a few settings, co-pilot. And if you want to put away this, just have to click on the top of the there, and that'll lay there. All right, so got all that. Got the fuel set. Let's go ahead and get the AP. And this thing's split with the pneumatic crossfeed. Put all the fuel tanks on. Anti-collision. Start pump over. Also turn the 8-1. Another thing that's broken with this too is you can't turn the autopilot off. I mean the APU off. The only way I've been able to get the APU to turn off is actually use the assisted checklist and have the co-pilot turn it off. Other than that, I haven't been able to get it to work. All right, APU. Let's connect that. On. Now disconnect. Internal power. Both. Connect power here. Get that panel lights are start pump off. Arm the emergency lights. Lines on. Captain. Set our altitude. And the only navigation you can do in this airplane, by the way, right now is DOR navigation. DOR and ADF. There's no other type of system in here. It's DOR or ADF, that's all you get. So we'll air is off. That works. Fire. Pardon. That's all good. Radio's on and all. Can't interact with that. Got a fair amount of light switches in. These here, actually, 1, 2, 4, 5. So it's 5 switches here. Top and bottom, head, top and bottom. All right, let's put on our servos. The other light switches are here. Put on oxygen. You have the same light switches over here as well. Well, hello, hello. Doing pretty good, man. Been busy the last days, last 3 days, something like that. But doing good, man. How are you doing? A little upset that I bought this airplane, but it is what it is. All right, we got to put this on auto. Pressurization. That's already on. Yeah, auto throttle doesn't work. All right, we're pretty much ready to back up. If this was free, I'd be okay with it. Let's see what our ratio is. So there's 3 settings for this ratio. You have normal, cruise, and then emergency. Gotcha. Being on holiday is always fun. Sometimes you need a break when you come back from a holiday. Sometimes you do so much on the holiday that you just need a break for a couple of days when you get back, just to get back into routine. Heading mode for flight direct. Now there's an altitude hold button here. If you ever use this flight director here, this is mainly for capturing an ILS. Altitude hold is going to go back on and you can't take it off again. I don't know if that's meant like that, but that's how they have it. All right, let's do slew mode so we can back up. And we'll turn the engines on and get out of here. Like, it's modeled nicely. Like, the outside of it's pretty nice. The inside's pretty nice. I mean, like, overall, it's a nice looking airplane. It's just autopilot doesn't work. There's no auto throttle. So, you know, if you want to fly by hand the whole time, you're more than welcome to spend your hard-earned money on it, but still. Wow, they still save from earlier. That's wild. All right. I think it's Latin for piece of shit. I think that's what it stands for. If I had to like put money down on it, if I had to think about it, I would say that I would say that's what it equals. SKYSIM equals piece of shit. You can say it as much as you want. It's fine. All right, start pump on. Down start. We're gonna hold this in until the pneumatic pressure goes down to 0, and then back up again. Get to about 20. Doesn't matter where you sit in the airplane, it sounds the same, by the way. Yeah, there's good and bad things about it. There's more bad than good with this airplane, in my opinion, but I just don't see the point of buying an airplane that you really can't fly. Or can't fly it the way that I would want to fly it. All right, engine's on. We can't really hear it, but it's on. I know. I know, dude. I know. By the way, like, hydraulic pumps, up top is high, but it says they're off. Right? That's not right. And then up top here, the generators, APU starter, APU starter. Either one of these are the APU starter, by the way. The APU starter is down here. That says APU starter, APU master. You have to toggle these, otherwise the generator lights won't go off. Close, start valve, yep. Alright, we can put the one now. Radio rack Victory, let's off. All right, we're pretty much all set up to go. It's really about all you need to do. Get rolling. Taxi lights. Put our flaps and slats down. Oh yeah, let me look at the trim real quick. And we're right around, need a 20. Get around 3.5 for that. Close this up. Down to 3.5. Close enough. All right, let's go. Oh, that's loud. All right, guys. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, the Dolphins are the same place they always are in the playoff, you know, this time of year. Right on their couch. Same place the Ravens are right now, right on their couch. The helicopter I downloaded for free yesterday. I actually like that more than I like this airplane. I downloaded a Marine One helicopter. I'm doing a flight, probably do it tomorrow morning, where we're gonna fly Trump from Mar-a-Lago up to Andrews Air Force Base, and then we're gonna take the Sikorsky helicopter from Andrews to the White House. I got the Air Force One livery and got the Marine One livery. Here. Interstellar, deep ambient sci-fi. We don't need it anymore. That dude's been busy since yesterday, man. He's been doing a lot since yesterday, Trump. Right. That's funny. Well, I don't want to take off from runway 4. Hang on a second. You gotta go around. I missed the turn. This runway is just long enough for this airplane. I want to go on a longer runway, though. I've literally spent the better part of the day trying to get this airplane to work. I've spent almost the whole day working on this thing. I mean, chatting with the Just Flight support team, different button configurations, different hydraulic buttons, different altitudes, different versions of leveling off the plane. Like, I tried everything I could to get everything to work properly today, and I don't know. I think it's their first release. They don't even have a website. I was like a kid on Christmas morning this morning when I saw it. I was like, oh, the DC-9, I'm getting it. I was like, I never heard of SkySims, but I mean, like, how bad could it be? It looked really good. And I got in it, and I started following the checklist. I was so excited, like, I printed off the checklist, like, I was, like, really into it today, and then got to the part of flying it, and put the autopilot on, and I got it to go to the bathroom, and next thing I know, we're in the ground. Yeah, the only part of the autopilot that works is the turn knob. It doesn't do heading mode, it doesn't do VOR capture, it doesn't, auto throttle doesn't work. I think so, man. I think so, yeah. No website. That should have been a dead giveaway right there. Like, I like the button clicks. I like the layout of the cockpit. Like, there's a lot of things I like about this airplane. I just, if you want to fly it by hand the whole time, it's a perfect airplane for you. All right, let's go take off. I don't really know what's challenging about it. No, I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest. I'll have to find out what the challenge is about. I know it deals with long flights, but, like, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Yeah. Now, if you notice, right now, the altitude is not oh, altitude's finally going up. Hear how quiet it is? Like, that's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna trim this out and level out the plane. That noise is the trim moving, by the way. All right, now watch this. I'm gonna reduce the throttle a little bit. I'm gonna put this thing in heading mode. All right, autopilot on, heading mode's on, and let's vertical speed. We're gonna do, let's say, 1,000, right? That's all set now. All dampener on, it should be. Nope, that's supposed to go on automatically. Doesn't. Now we have no auto throttle. That doesn't work. As you can see, we're not climbing anymore. We are now pitching down. So you say, okay, maybe vertical speed doesn't work. Let's try pitch hold. By the way, we're now over 300 knots. Because we have, All right, so let's pitch up to about 1,000 feet per minute. I know. I know. I'm on pitch hold. All right, let's do pitch hold, autopilot. You can see our trim moved all the way back again. We're now doing minus 500 feet per minute. So not only do we have super shitty sounds, we have a broken ass plane. Now we're over 300 knots again. I plugged in 2,000 feet per minute. We're now sinking again, even though we're doing 300 knots. Heading mode doesn't work. But that's what you get nowadays for $70. Get an almost very good machine. Almost very good. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Stay away. Stay away. It's got a lot of cool liveries. That could be. That could be. The helicopter I downloaded for free is way better than this plane. Sounds better. I'll give you a preview. Preview of. so disappointed with this airplane. I really am. Hey, what happened to my helicopter? Went away. Oh, here it is. Now, this company here, Delta Simulations, this is a free helicopter. And then I went on FlightSim.to, I think is the website, to download the presidential livery for it, but I guess we could do a cold and dark start with this. This one's pretty easy to turn on. Only like 10 buttons work in this helicopter. It's like pre-beta release, this helicopter. Got a lot of potential. And I'm okay with it not being good right now, because one, it's pre-beta and they very forward about that. Two, they don't charge a thing for it. It's great. They shouldn't have charged a damn thing for that DC-9. That thing should have been like 20 bucks at the most. We should start ranking like mods with like pizza pies. 4 pizzas, 5 pizzas, instead of like 4 stars or 5 stars. Rate them as pizza. We can do some refueling tonight. That's fun. I was doing that yesterday. Fueling. I don't know what changed with the airshow assistant, the refueling assistant, but you don't even really have to be connected anymore. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's going to be a really good one. So in this helicopter right now, none of the buttons on the MCDU work. Only like 2 buttons on the actual screens here work. You can turn the autopilot knobs, but none of them actually work. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good start to it. And it actually sounds pretty good when you're flying it, too. Now, this is a third-party livery. This is not one of the liveries that comes with it. So, yeah, I mean, this one looks pretty good so far. I've never heard of this company, Delta Simulations, but hopefully they'll continue to work on this thing and, you know, continue it. All right. Generators 1 and 2. Oh yeah, he did a lot, man. 200 or something like that. Yeah, it does. All right, let's put the fuel on. And then let's push the start button. Another start button. Yeah. He's on his way to doing it, though. It should be a good 4 years, as long as he gets done what he wants to do. I just hope that he doesn't make America worse. I don't think he's going to, but never know. Right? Yeah, everything's now in English. English and Trumpian. Yeah, I don't think they can make America any worse. Like, I'm all for securing the border. I can't believe that Biden, or whoever was Biden's puppet master, I guess it was Obama, behind the scenes, from what I gathered. I've done a lot of intel on my own over the. But I can't believe they pardoned Milley and General Milley and Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci needs to be in prison for crimes against humanity for what he did with COVID. I mean, he owns patents. Dr. Fauci owns patents on the vaccine. He was working on that vaccine before they released COVID. And he took the COVID testing from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and moved it over to China. Anyways, and Milley should be found guilty of treason. All right, Blaze, why don't you kick it over? Oh no, I'm not kidding you at all. Obama's on record saying that the perfect job for him would be to sit at home behind the scenes and have somebody in the presidency that he can control. It sounds crazy. It sounds like it's something out of a movie, but I wouldn't put it past him to have his hand in what was going down over the last 4 years. Big Mike, right? Big Mike got a big package. Very handsome wife Obama has. But yeah, it does have a little tablet here, by the way. Control some of the doors. Searchlight. It does have a checklist, a map. Map looks really good. But you know, for a free mod, it's okay. All right, we should be good for takeoff. Turn this on engine. CPU buff. Oh, bitch! Wrong way, shit. Hey, what's up, Tario? How you doing, dude? So yeah, so this is a pretty good helicopter for free. Delta Simulations. We're going to be flying it tomorrow morning from Andrews Air Force Base to the White House when we drop Trump off to his new home for the next 4 years. Dude, there's no... dude, it's pre-beta release, dude. I'm not treating this like a real helicopter at this point. Nothing works on this airplane. Nothing really works on this. The screens don't work yet. The MCDU doesn't work. Like, none of the switches work. But we can put them on direct if that makes you feel better. There we go. Oh, it was pre-built, dude. I bought it on Amazon. A Lenovo Tower 5, I think is what it is. It's pretty good. It's got the RTX GeForce 4070. It's like the i14700 something. It's pretty good. Got 64 gigs of RAM. It's got 12 gigs of DRAM. I think it's got like 1.5 terabytes of... Hey, you'll be an American soon. Don't worry about it, dude. When Trump buys Canada, man, it'll all be good. All right, let me get my flight stick connected. Maybe we'll do some aerial refueling. Even done, we'll get the F-35 out and changed that much? That's funny. That is pretty funny. This is a fun airplane, by the way. This Alice Aviation. If you haven't flown this plane or looked into it, it's actually a pretty fun plane to fly. All right, we'll do the this fighter here. This is the one where it refills on top of the airplane. These two have the boom arm that comes out. Everybody has moved to Astat, and that's why we're closing the border. All right, let's go to... I guess we could take off from Andrews. I usually fly from air base out west, California. We can... I'm so upset about that airplane, man. Oh, 70 bucks. Thankfully, I didn't pay for the whole thing today. Actually, I didn't pay anything out of pocket for it today. I did that PayPal, like, pay over 3 payments type thing. Actually, my first installment payment for shit comes next month. I try to do that kind of stuff when I can, those installment things from PayPal, because it really helps out. When I want to buy something big and I can just pay it over like 4 payments with no interest. So anytime I have a chance to do it, I try to do it, even if I don't really need to do it. Alrighty. We can do aerial refueling at night. We can do that. Maybe. Okay, we need to change a couple of things here. So autopilot's gonna go there. And yes. Night. Weapon. Forget where lights are again. Oh well, I'll have to read the book on this thing again. I forget where the lights are. Weapon. Alright, who cares? Let's just go. FCS. Autopilot. Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I have the right flight. You don't need the afterburner. Actually, yeah, we'll put the we'll do afterburner for one. Button. Brakes. Here. All right, we'll do afterburner for this one here. Let's get rid of the button here. Clear, validate, afterburner. And save. Let's go.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
I know, buddy, I know.
Flight controls. Flight.
Alrighty. Autopilot, the speed of 350 in for now. Select. Doing a heading. And let's do altitude now. That would be cool, man. If they were all drones. Go up to like 17,000. 170. Once we get up to 17,000 feet, we'll call the tanker over and have them refuel us. While we're climbing, let me see if I can find the lights again. Yeah, they would save a ton of money if they got rid of here's light. Yeah, if they just turned all these into drones, they would save not only money on payroll for the pilots that fly it, but also like building them and research. Oh. Still climbing. There's drones over here to our right. Those are those drones from New Jersey right there. Yeah, I've never tried refueling at nighttime. It's gonna be fun. They drop the amount of fuel we have. And I'm gonna drop, we're gonna drop our speed to about 240 knots. And then we're gonna call the tanker over and we're gonna do the one where they orbit circle. We should probably do this during the day. That would probably be, we'll try it at nighttime first, but it might be difficult. Get this set up now. Put their speed down to 40-ish.
radar contact at 5 miles, 16,000. Let's go on as visual. Right here at 10 o'clock. You guys are clear to start making your way on out towards our left. Just drop on down about 100 feet. We'll maintain visual contact with you the whole way. Closing speed today is about 15 knots.
Throttle.
I think I paid about, I think it was like 1,800.
Left wing. Get yourselves spread out a little and we'll start our sequencing. Let's go on as visual.
I think it was around 1,800. That could be them right in front of us there, that red light. If we spend too long behind them, they'll shoot out some flares. But I think that might be them right in front of us there. There's usually some sort of arrow that points us. No, that's not them, that's two. And I do not see these guys at all. Them right. Where are you guys at?
Zero, 10 miles, 16,000.
Oh, they're 10 miles out. Oh, shit. They're far out from us.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Trying to get caught up to their circle. Trying to get my bearing to match their bearing as much as I can. Alright, we're catching up on them now. Dropping down. Alright. Should be dead nuts on them, pretty much. 7 miles out from us.
1, 6, 8, 10 miles, 16,000.
Carroll County Regional, I've been there. Where you guys at? We should have done this over the desert where there wouldn't be so many airplanes. A lot of light bleed. Oh, back here.
Actor 12, 16,000. Pop a few flares so you can identify us.
Ah, there they are. We'll open the fuel door when we get closer to him. Hopefully we'll be able to see him. Got about 2.5 miles or so. I don't see him at all. Yeah, let me put on the outside. This is crazy. There they are. Find an easier way to vector to them. That would be okay, I guess, at nighttime, but...
Right, we're at 12 o'clock, 16,000. Pop a few flares so you can identify us.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I didn't buy the iFly yet. I have so many airplanes, it's like, I don't know. Like, do I really need another airplane like that? Like, I don't know. No, I haven't bought it yet. It's on my short list, though. Like, I do want to get it. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Bree says it's a great plane. All right, let's open up our fuel door. Find that using the flight stick on this is so much easier than using the Xbox controller. Especially when it comes to the throttle part of it. Having a lever to move for the throttle makes it so much easier than pushing the buttons. Pushing A or pushing B. And yeah, but this mod, you used to have to like get right up on it and be perfect. Now you just have to kind of get close to it. And oh yeah, I was practicing this yesterday. I think we'll be okay. Need to catch up to him. I just don't want to go too fast and then like blow past him. Trying to kind of creep up on him as much as I can without going too fast.
O'clock, 16,000. Pop a few flares so you can identify us.
Dude, I can see you right here.
Now left orbit indicated airspeed is 40 to Use your radar for us.
Now, this is in ace mode. Rookie mode is obviously a lot easier, but last time I did it in rookie mode, Reese didn't leave me alone about it for about a week. So, I've been practicing in ace mode. Certainly having spoilers on a button that is very accessible to click is a good thing.
Take Square 1 clear to contact. Moving in on 90. 70.
Come on, green light. Stay green with... Oh, bitch.
Clear to contact.
Yeah, I know, bitch. Come on, green lights. Do it.
Near near contact position. Moving in on 90. 60. 50. Clear to contact. Moving in on 90. 70. Clear to contact. 80, 70, 60, 40, 30, 20, 10. Clear to contact. Stabilize.
Oh, bitch.
Take Square 1 clear to contact. Slowly drift your way back into pre-contact position for us there.
We actually did get a good amount of fuel. Look at us. We did get a decent amount before we took the tail off the back of the plane. It's harder than it looks. I don't know how long these pilots in real life practice this kind of procedure. But I mean, you got to be a really good pilot to do this, man. That's just crazy stuff.
Clear to contact. Moving in on 90, 80, 70. Clear to contact. Clear to contact. Moving in on 960. Roger, contact. Moving in on 90. Slowly drift your way back into pre-contact position for us there.
Well, they do in the simulator. It did refuel a good amount of fuel, though. We'll try connecting one more time, then I'm going to switch to the other type of plane. Do the one with the boom arm. Of course, we could do a aircraft carrier landing. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Roger, contact. Slowly drift your way back into pre-contact position for us there.
How much fuel do I have? Oh yeah, we're almost filled up. All right, so we did that. Let's jump into F-14 and do, I have carriers. I think I still have carriers. I haven't done a carrier landing in a long time. That's fun. But yeah, with that mod from the Airshow Assistant, in order to refuel, at least on Xbox, you had to be like right up on it. Like you had to have the hose connected. You had to have the boom in the basket, like 100%. Here, now, you just have to get close to it. When I was practicing yesterday with it, I wasn't even really connecting 100% of the time, and it was going real quick. And this is on Ace. Like, it shouldn't be filling up that quick on Ace. I have, if I still have the carriers out. No, I don't. Let me download them real quick. I like that mod a lot, Airshow Assistant. I like the formations you can do with it. There's a lot of cool things with that. When that Black Hawk comes out from Miltech Sim, it's going to be a helicopter. I like Miltech Sims. They don't do great things, but they do what they do very well, and they make it fun, like, to interact with. At least in my opinion, I think they make items that are very fun to use. Aircraft carriers and the military planes and. On download speed. Yeah, I almost didn't go live tonight. I was really enjoying watching car crash videos on YouTube while playing Train Sim World 5 actually. Who they are? Well, it's all right. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. As long as they don't make like a trans aircraft carrier. Like, aircraft carrier is not what it seems. It identifies as a battleship. So, if you're trying to land on it, you have to call it a battleship. You're not allowed to call it the USS Togo. You call it a battle. That'd be great, a trans carrier. You should write them tonight. Put a little rainbow flag on the back of it. Put a bra on the front of it with a mustache. I break for pregnant men. It had 2 bumper stickers on it. It had one rainbow and one that says "I break for pregnant men." That's all you need. Then you'll have your fully identifiable trans carrier. Come on, Microsoft, download. And these downloads always take it'd be nice if they had like a dev stream or something like that when they make their next announcement, hold some sort of press conference or sort of tweet. You just go in there and troll the hell out of them. Always takes so long to download these. I got fast internet too, and it's still. That's good, dude. Pull up like an aircraft carrier from the 1940s. Tell them you identify as a brand new nuclear carrier. You want to be put into service as quickly as possible. Not about capability, it's about you're the right gender or race. And that 90-year-old aircraft carrier certainly identifies as a brand new one, so we have to give it a shot. Got a wooden deck on it. Got rubber bands instead of the cables to grab onto the tail lock. You can't hit waves too rough, otherwise you might warp the wood on the deck and then can't fly the airplanes because you got to replace the boards on the. That's the dumbest shit that they let into the military. West here, they allow all that DEI shit. Glad that going back to being a military, like the military is not the place for DEI. Like a military is supposed to be super strong, force, hurting people, scaring people. Shouldn't be like. Thankfully, that shit is over. I do like that he's reinstating all the military personnel that were kicked out of the military because they didn't want to get the Fauci ouchie. Good old Fauci ouchie. Homemade cocktail. Reinstating them all with back pay, he said, so we'll see. He does talk a lot, but he does tries to back up a lot of what he says, so. Come on, yeah, bitch, come on, finish download. Hey, we're doing good. We're at 0 megabits per second. That's awesome. Good job, Asobo. Good job, Microsoft. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, I was very scared to get that thing. I wound up not getting it. I was scared as hell to get that thing. The way that they were pushing it, like how hard they were pushing it, like it just that like if they didn't push it on people as hard as they did, I might have been like maybe okay with it. Why aren't we downloading anymore? Now, you're okay. Hopefully you'll be okay. If that makes sense. Wow, Zero might have to do this another night. Wow, I can't believe how slow it is. Yeah, you know, it's very hit or miss with side effects with people, and who knows if people develop side effects 20 years down the line with it. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I mean, there's a lot of people that took it that are fine. There's also a lot of people that took it that aren't fine. But I don't know, just something about the way that they were pushing on everybody really turned me off to it. I don't really know the government to push too many things that benefit the people. Like when they're pushing things really hard, I don't really ever remember the government, any government, being that forceful with pushing things on people that actually benefit the people. Yeah, well, it seems like we're stuck. Guess we'll have to do it another night. I was just trying to download 5 gigabytes. That shouldn't take too long when you're running at 1,000 gigabytes per second. But Microsoft and Asobo, they have other ideas of what we should be doing with our time, I guess. Maybe they don't like that I was talking bad about them.
And welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My first
Oops.
look and my first hands-on experience with the sim. A huge
That is definitely not music anymore. It sounded like Jeff, yep, Jeff Favreau. Sorry, Jeff, I didn't mean to borrow anything from your channel. That was an accident. That doesn't sound like music anymore. All right, yeah, this thing is just crapped out. It paused? Looks like it's paused. How did it pause? Now it's frozen. Yeah, I think we're going to be done for the night. Game froze up. All right, I'm getting out of here. We'll do I think starting tomorrow we'll go back to landing on carriers like we used to. Like I used to end a lot of streams with a couple of carrier landings. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow after we get Trump to the White House. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be flying Air Force One from Mar-a-Lago up to Andrews Air Force Base, and then flying the hang on, moving again. And then flying from Andrews Air Force Base to the White House on the helicopter. All right, let's see. Hey, Bobby. All right, if this thing moves pretty quick, I'll stick with it, but I don't think it is. Come on, bitch. Come on. All right, yeah, their system is being stupid tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit subscribe, hit that like button before you go, and I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Shows. Good seeing you, Don. Good seeing you, Bobby. See you, Tario. And I will see you all tomorrow. See ya.